welcome all you motoring heads to the first video log of Four-Wheel Manifesto. I'm Evan and I'm here with Jacob, Keith, and David. And so today we're gonna talk about some weird features on cars. We have some suggestion from our viewers about what weird features are, such as gentleman function. So we're gonna get to that later on in the blog and we're gonna just debate it. So what's the weirdest? So let's get started. Alright, so now that you viewers know what's going on, Jacob, you want to start us off by picking a card?
Yeah, sure. Oh, we forgot about our guest on the show today, Justin Liu.
In the hose!
Justin, pull up a chair and you can join us in our discussion. Alright, so now that Justin's grabbed the chair, should we begin?
Before we do start, I'd like to clarify that we don't know what's in these papers. So, with that matter, let's go. Let's continue.
Okay, I will pick one of the cards sent in by our viewers. 2011 Fiat 500 perfume dispenser. Wow, doesn't that sound smelly?
I think this idea is completely idiotic. If I were Fiat, I would definitely not install such a useless feature into my cars.
Hey, you never know when someone's in the moment and they need a good smell.
I mean, yeah, think about it. You're driving a Fiat, a little Fiat convertible. Where are you going to be? In Italy. Who's driving that? Girls. They need the perfume because that's just what they do.
But where would you even put this perfume dispenser in the car?
I think it's in the middle console of the car, right?
I think it is,
So
yeah.
how would that work? You just
in
press
the
on it and
gas.
then spray it all over you?
That's just ridiculous. Like,
Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking of. It makes no sense.
I mean, yeah, if you're a man driving
What if
it,
it blinds you
I mean,
while you're
well,
driving?
I'm
Crash the
sure
car.
no one would use it when they're driving.
They're doing this.
and I can guarantee you that Fiat's going to be
car.
selling little perfume packets for $50.
Like
$50
Ferrari.
each. Exactly.
like Ferrari or Porsche, they'll sell you shoes to wear when you're driving for $2,000. It's all
It's all
marketing.
about the money.
They also sell some
All
kind of
about
white
the money,
gloves.
exactly.
They also sell driving gloves too.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
But back to what we're talking about. So, I mean, on a weird scale, I guess it's useful, but I don't see its purpose. Do you guys see any
No,
purpose
no,
to it?
I can't see
No.
it being put into any more cars than that.
How about you, Justin?
I think it's a really stupid idea. Honestly.
Very
It has
blunt.
no practical use.
Very blunt, Justin.
We'll
If
rank
it
that as
cause
a
accidents.
7 on our weird scale out of 10.
Exactly. On to the next one.
Are we really that poor that we can't even hire a person to cut these strips of paper?
Yeah, really. What's with our, like, producers or something? They can't cut with scissors.
Our next topic is the gentleman function on the BMW 7 Series.
Ooh.
So, what is this?
Talk
Well,
about full-out control.
basically, it allows other passengers to control any other seat position in the entire car. Now, what do you think of that?
So is it just on the driver's side seat, or is it on, like, if I'm in the rear seat, can I mess with the driver's seat?
Only
If
the
you're
driver.
sitting in the back, you can mess with the driver's seat. You can
Really?
mess with any other seat in the car.
Okay, the idea of having it for the driver's seat, that actually sounds kind of cool. You get to control what's going on around you, but everywhere it's just kind of like a mess of seats moving around. Like, what's going on?
I mean, I don't see the purpose for this one either. I mean, unless you're
It's just
unless you're control hungry of the higher seats on your car.
But I can definitely imagine a blithering idiot deciding to mess with the driver's seat and causing a huge accident.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I mean, how stupid is it? Like, what? We're a bunch of teenagers. We're gonna mess around in a car. So, what? Let's say Justin's in the rear seat. He would probably mess with my seat. Just, oh, it's funny, ha ha ha.
Just
I
like
mean-
how you mess with Spencer's car,
That was not true, but
Check
I mean,
it, it's in his blog post. Link in the
Unfortunately.
description.
Yes, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of stupid. What if you have a 2-year-old in the back seat who's just playing around and accidentally hits the driver's seat all the way back?
Good point.
I mean, like David said, that could cause a big accident, and that's a lot of liability
You
for
should add some
everyone.
kind of child safety feature so like kids can't use it.
And I
do we
can
know
just-
what BMWs this option was in?
It was in the 7 Series, which is the largest one.
Yeah.
But I can just imagine the news article, the news title coming up the next day. Man dies in car crash while child plays with his seat.
Yeah.
So
I mean-
where would that place it on the weird
I don't
scale?
even know if this is weird. It's just flat out stupid.
No, but it's just like unreasonable because why would you need someone in the back seat to move the front seat?
Other than the fact that our discussion was morbid, I'd say it's It's weird. I'd give it a 6 because it's
It's
not as crazy as a perfume.
I see it
Flip
as
that
nine.
number upside down. Got 9.
Yeah.
It's a 9.
Okay.
I'd give it a 6. I don't think it's as weird as the
There
perfume.
you go.
All right, Keith.
No.
Your turn to pick.
Okay. So we have the pedestrian airbags. So, I mean, people get hit by cars. It's a problem. Maybe not in the U.S. as much as in other countries where traffic laws are not as strict.
Like in India.
Okay. Same with Vietnam and China. And so, if to explain to you guys, basically there would be an airbag that would pop out of it would be the windshield.
Yeah, the windshield.
And basically, the pedestrian that gets hit, his head won't collide with the windshield, it'll collide with an airbag. So, I guess it'll protect them a little bit from death.
I mean,
What are your
yeah.
thoughts?
It comes out of the windshield wiper, I believe. So if it detects something come out in front of it and it hits it, I believe the windshield wiper deploys an airbag on the windshield so that you don't like crack your head on it. But I mean, I don't know if it's weird. I think
So if
just-
it's trying to prevent the pedestrian from getting injured, doesn't the front of the car hit the person first? The windshield is a bit farther back.
Yeah.
It does. So I can see the legs still being broken, but the head is
I
kind
think
of.
this just prevents fatality.
yeah, I think it's just more don't crack your head open on the glass.
So basically, your legs will still be but you'll be alive.
You called
What?
a swear in this video?
Yeah.
On your own vlog? For school?
Correct.
Yeah.
According to
So
the
when
label.
Palm would see this, he'd be like, you said the word
Yep. But
That is why we created the bleep button.
Yeah. We don't have to keep it PG.
Okay, believe this.
okay.
We would prefer if profanity was kept to a minimum. Alright, so what are we giving this on the weird scale?
I don't know because it works, but then it comes into the factor of how sensitive is it? What if you hit like a large stump on the road?
Yeah, would it deploy if you like just hit a rock or something?
So depending on that sensitivity, which I don't think we're clear on the actual facts, I wouldn't say it's too weird. It's more of a safety feature that
Yeah.
not many people are used to.
Yeah.
So I'd give it a 2.
Yeah, I'd put that pretty low down, like 3 or 2.
0.
Alright, Jacob, your turn again.
Alright. 2011 Mini Cooper convertible open meter.
Yes, the openometer.
Just so people can brag at how much sun they get on a daily basis.
Yeah, so basically it's a little dial in 2011 Mini Cooper convertibles that tells how open their convertible roof is. If
Exactly,
it's-
precise to the moment, the hour, the minute, and how many seconds you had that open top.
Yes, so if you're in Italy and you're driving along the coast roads, you can brag to your friends, I kept my top down for exactly 2 hours and 47 minutes until it started to rain. How
So-
weird is that?
I think it's more of a brag factor. Not much. It's not weird. It's useless, but I wouldn't say it's out of this world. So I'd give it like a 4. Maybe.
I mean, if it's useless, it's kind of weird. I mean, why do people care? I mean, yeah, it's just a bragging thing. It's just weird
Wouldn't
that they would
cool
keep it on.
to have a whole roof made of see-through material?
I think that's called the sunroof, Justin.
Yes, it's called a
Wait,
sunroof.
do they actually have that?
It's called a
Yeah.
Which
sunroof.
cars have that?
a lot of cars just.
I can name one second like one thing of that.
Justin is our celebrity guest. That's
Yeah.
why he's not as educated on cars.
You see, sunroofs tend to be an added option for a few $1,000s.
That is cool actually.
It is just a glass roof over the driver's
That's
seat.
cool.
I
Like,
think
look
you
up.
have one in your car.
Find out.
I thought you did, but anyways, what are we giving this openometer?
I'd give it a 4.
4?
I see it as a 4.
Jacob?
I'd give it a 3 because there is like the people who are obsessed about knowing the exact facts. They're gonna use it. Otherwise, it's nothing really much. That's it.
I'd give it a 5 just because I find it weird that you want to brag about how long your top was open. I mean, just say I went for a ride with the top down. That's all you have to say. Justin, any thoughts?
No.
On to our last suggestion of the day. We have the Reliant Robin.
Oh,
These are fun cars to
Wait,
drive
what-
if you've
wait,
ever
what is
driven
this?
in one.
What is
the
that?
Reliant Robin.
What's that?
It has British origins and it actually is a 3-wheeler with 1 wheel in the front and 2 wheels in the back.
That's so cool.
Have you ever seen one in
I've
action?
never seen one. That sounds so cool.
Justin claims that it's cool, but there's also a lot of safety hazards when you're driving a Reliant
It's
Robin.
good for drag racing.
Reliant Robins aren't known for their speed.
Well, yeah, and also if you're drag racing a three-wheeler, like you drag racing a tricycle when you were little, you would just flip over if you go fast enough. You would do that.
That's cool. Like, if you go like that, that'd be awesome.
Well, yeah, but your back would just scratch along the end, like do.
That's why you have
Something
like
like
the
that.
covering on the back.
Another problem with that is the Reliant Robin is so underpowered that you would never pass 60 miles an hour. So I see a problem with drag racing in that case.
No matter how cool the shape is, even if it looks like a plane or a rocket, it does not go fast.
I mean, Jacob's into weird things. Jacob, would you drive this?
I'm not in weird things. I don't know why you'd say that, but I would never drive this because it is just a complete weird idea. Why would anyone drive on three wheels?
Now we also have to make it clear that because it has one front wheel, it's extremely prone to rolling while you're turning.
Exactly. So you take a corner, really at any speed above a mile an hour, maybe, you're gonna roll over. Simple as that.
But what happens is, once you've rolled over, you can actually open your door to push yourself back onto all three wheels.
You just have to have strength, something
That
he
is
doesn't
true.
have, so he wouldn't be able
You can bench twice the amount you bench. Weak ass.
to. That is not true, but where is this rank on the weird scale?
Reliant Robins, they're known for their three wheels, but I'd give it a 4 or 5 because there's like auto rickshaws. They're not always considered cars, but you see them, they're pretty common around the world.
I'd say a 6.
I'm not even gonna rank this one.
I mean, I don't think three-wheel cars are weird. I mean, there are a lot of them nowadays. Like, there's that motorcycle that has
The
three wheels.
Can-Am.
Yeah, but I mean, having one wheel in the front is weird, so I'd probably give this a 9.
I think we should do a two-wheeler. That'd be cool.
So
That-
I think that's called a motorcycle.
No, but like in a car where you drive it too.
That's
it's still a motorcycle.
And like the friggin' like basic like rotates when you like spin around. Like rotates all around.
So like a Batmobile.
Yeah.
And on that non-eccentricity, we will close today. Thank you for watching, and join us back next week.
good night.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Thank you, Justin, for joining us.
My pleasure.
See you next week.
I mean, Jacob's into weird things. Jacob, would you drive this?
I'm not in weird things. I don't know why you'd say that.